the Ura out. But part of that plan backfired, didn't it? If only Zulf knew the whole story. What else is there to say? The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started. Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends. Now all we need is one last shard. To master the musket, you gotta get rid of the recoil. Ain't that the finest breaker's bow you ever seen? It wasn't fixed, it was unbroken. Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
So the ankle gator survived?
He wolfs down too much too fast, and it all goes to his head.
What the hell? Who knows where again? I don't want to go to who knows where. I want to go to...
I've said a lot about the kid, but he ain't the only one wrapped up in all this.
Back to Bastion. Let's finish this game. And then play something different. Let's go get the last shot. I am sad that my pecker and my squint didn't make it.
At least now we know the way. One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand. Zulf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand as living proof of that. At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out. We put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me. We sought solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now. Most of our efforts didn't bear fruit. Then there was a breakthrough, but it didn't come from one of our people. Came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone. This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort. But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces. Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger. But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard. Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. It's strange. Feels like I told this part 1,000 times. First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. See ya. The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already.
Need to change my second weapon.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard. Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. He gets straight down to business. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him. It's a little something I've been fixing up in my spare time.
So where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh.
The Ura found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow. They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even. Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion. Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now. They even sick their little rattletail pets on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
I haven't seen a fountain in ages.
Kids picking the whole place apart, piece by piece. By now, every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Kid returns their greeting tenfold. Most of the Ura's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets.
So all of a sudden now I'm the bad guy? What the hell happened? Why am I destroying a hill? I actually destroyed a lot of civilizations, so...
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside.
Those trees are... Why am I getting more shards?
The Ura keep hanging on to that barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
Mercy? You want mercy after you destroyed my creation? I created a nice little bastion and you just go and destroy it.
Maybe they know they've lost this.
Inconsiderate people. I will destroy you. I will not let one of you be alive. Ever. All of you will die. All of you.
They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong.
We'll kill you.
Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it.
this tree again.
The Ura ain't pulling their punches. Did the Ura really think we just turn around and walk away? Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Yep.
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better. Maybe I should have trusted him, told him everything I knew.
Chicken, die! Chicken! Die, chicken! Die! Best chicken is dead chicken.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry. But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns. There's nothing standing in his way no more. He sees the Tazzle terminals loom large on the horizon. Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people. You had to see if everything Zolf wrote to you was true. Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier. They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back. I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
You have a lot of forging. But I can do something wrong.
Now, who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that? Good thing I didn't throw away the manual.
So I got some more of something stringy when it's already max level. Might as well buy whatever I can buy.
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zolf, it'll all be over.
Okay guys, I'm gonna kill Zolf. I invite him to my Bastion.
I can't hear him at all
resurrect the entire
anymore.
Bastion.
He's too far away.
He destroys it. I can't tolerate that kind of behavior.
But he'll be alright.
Die.
Got his lifelong friend to keep him company. Just needs to get that shard from Zolf and come on home.
I'm not gonna be pulling any punches this time. I'll be all out.
The
Crazy.
calamity hit the Tazzle terminals hardest of all. You know why Zolf went back there. The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. taken by the Calamity. Zolf must be there all alone, just waiting. You know what's funny? Well,
what's funny, game? Tell me.
all of us are waiting for a kid.
And that's funny how?
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion, I'm afraid. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right? But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. This disease the Earth planted here will go away. What happens to Zolf will no longer matter. Caelondia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Problem is, we'll all be gone. Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like all of this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be. This whole place is a living record of the times before the Calamity. The way things were before this story. Good times, right?
Oh yeah. Now I can jump.
You be your old self again. Think of all those times that didn't go your way. Setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at them.
Oh shit.
No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard. everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Well, I guess there's nothing more to say. Who am I kidding? Look. There's something else. A confession. How come I know so much about the Bastion? Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point. There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it. So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is... I don't know. You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's all right. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Damn, now I can't use the roll to move faster.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't just let it go. Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking. If ever the monument blew out and we couldn't repair, we could still evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores and we'd take off away from here.
I am angry, I have a ram.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together. You know Zolf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? All they want now is to see the Bastion fall. Zolf dedicated his life to lasting peace between the Ura and Caelondia. He can't have imagined the city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zolf ain't lost every shred of decency though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn the kid. For Zolf, this ain't a personal matter. One thing's for sure, the Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zolf all the way home. I can see it now. The kid in one corner, then Zolf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright.
I really want to kill him, but I won't.
Although, after talking it over like this, guess I'm beginning to have my doubts.
Are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it burning for me. Mother, I'm here. Open wide, feel your heart and it's glowing.
Kid's probably dealt with Zolf by now. He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
You made it. So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
So guys, what would be
If I could
prevent
be
the
any place I
calamity?
wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
Prevent or
Zolf tried to talk
undo
me into
the
joining.
entire problem, or just
I tried
continue?
to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed. When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Good to see you. You've got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
No, I
Don't
feel like
let
I'm playing
anything you've
Deus Ex.
done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Now that I
You can
think
undo
about
the
it,
calamity
isn't
here and
Rux
now.
the kid to begin
Go on,
with?
kid. And before I forget, thank you. Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore. Zolf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Oh well, the reset world.
It's finished. Now, sit tight. It'll be over soon. No matter what happens next, you're done good. I suppose all that's left is to try and remember this moment. The Bastion's gonna take us back to a better time before any of this. Might be we'll forget everything you've done and each other. Though after all we've been through, I find that hard to believe. So long, kid. Maybe I'll see you in the next one. Saylandia, we're coming home.
I set myself fly, the wind will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, fly to make it wait for me.
Of course, they let the story hang on a cliffhanger, the bastards. I like the game. I really like the game. So yeah guys, listen to the credits. I'm just gonna go smoke and cry at a pillow or something. I like the story, I like the storyteller, but there's a lot of cliffhangers in that game. But I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more than I enjoyed They Bleed, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be right back, guys. There we go. That was Bastion.